Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Let me check one thing and we'll get to it. I want to make sure I got the right microphone on. Yeah, I think that one's good enough. All right. So this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com, MikeKollin.com. And today we're going to talk about something that everyone, including you, is going through. And that's Mercury's in retrograde. And in general, Mercury in retrograde basically sucks. All right, so we're going to talk about something, and I'm going to try to turn it as positive as I can, because that's what people like me do. We're empaths, and we love life, for the most part, except when we're dealing with a dumbass narcissist. Wow, that's way more smoky than normal, so crap. Gets rid of all the demons, though. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so if you've been stressed out over the last, so Mercury's been in retrograde for about, 2 weeks now, something like that. What's the date today? 27. So we come out, or the last day is February 3rd. So there is always a shadow afterwards. So about the 4th and 5th might still be a little kind of cranky, but the further we get out of past the 3rd, so I would say 6th or 7th. 7th is going to start lightening up and get back to normal. Okay. So even after the 3rd, by the 4th, it'll be like 50% better. It'll be better, but there's a little bit lingering, okay? So here's what I'm trying to say is this one, okay, so right now Mercury's in retrograde with, I believe it was Venus is in retrograde, and I forget there's some kind of, I'm not that into it, but like a Jupiter trine or something. It's causing this real chaotic thing right now. So number one, if your computers and your machines and digital stuff is not functioning correctly, it's okay. Just let it go. It'll get back to normal after the 3rd, probably again around the 6th, 7th or so. 5th, 6th or 7th. So what I really want to emphasize in this one is this. This time around, Mercury in retrograde it is bringing back issues that you've already healed and cleared a lot of. It's really trying to go down to the depths of it, and it's bringing, all right, I'm going to say it. I bet for a lot of you, depending on how conscious you are, okay, issues from childhood, memories from childhood that you've had problems with, even what's the word? Because it's by the way, it's happened to me, and it is one of the reasons why I haven't been doing videos lately. I'm like, because it kind of like my freaking head, like, oh my god, like this was a tough one for me. I've been getting a lot of messages, someone from India, actually a couple of people from the Philippines, and all around the world is people like, oh, I don't even want to be here. I don't want to live. I feel like do you feel like life is passing you by and do you feel stuck? And do you feel like you're never going to get to live your life? Like you just can't make the money, you can't sell, like there's someone that has property that wants to sell and they just can't. And so those are the feelings that I've been going through, and I've had a bunch of people. So that's what this is. It's bringing up old energies, emotions. I think the word emotions works for most people. For me, it was this feeling I used to get around my head when I was a kid for many years, until probably my mid to late, I'd say till I turned 28, is I just felt everything was so heavy, and oh my God, it was just this horrible feeling. And I remember thinking, like, I haven't felt like this in like 25, I don't know how many years is that, 20, 22, 24 years. And I was like, that's weird. And the memories from my childhood came up. I thought, well, that's what Mercury in retrograde does. Especially now, this one's a little bit different. It's specifically bringing up issues that you've done a lot of healing on, but it's bringing up kind of like the final bits and pieces of it to completely clear it. All right. So it'll make you feel almost hopeless and helpless, and you feel stuck, or you feel like you're being held back, like some spiritual force or someone put a curse on you or did black magic or something like that, okay? It'll make you feel that way. Well, it's not true. What you need to do right now is just go with the flow. In other words, if you're feeling like shit, feel like shit. If you feel tired, take a nap. If you feel like sleeping in, sleep in, all right? Go to bed early, whatever. So this Mercury in retrograde is bringing up old issues to completely heal, or at least heal more of it, to where you can finally move on with your life and just live. all right, and make money and do your thing. So the key that I do with Mercury in retrograde is that I don't stress over things, because the computer's going to be glitchy. And I know that. And I've really followed this for about 15 years now. Computers get glitchy during Mercury in retrograde. They just do. Period. So don't worry about it. Your cell phone, communications. Mercury is, what do they call it? It screws up communication. All right. So if you start getting into issues, arguments with people, just let it go. Just be like, well, I'll talk to you in a week. I'll talk to you after February 3rd. Things will smooth out by then, okay? So another thing that Mercury in retrograde does, it brings things back. So it could be issues to be healed and cleared. It can also bring back money that you lost, or money that was owed you, or it can bring money into your life. Now, the reason why I say this is because this has actually happened to me quite a few times, especially over the last, I would say, more than 2 years, maybe 3 years now, as I started noticing, like, wait a minute. Because normally I wouldn't make money during that time, but I've noticed, like, wait, why do I keep making money during Mercury in retrograde? Like, what is that? It'll also bring back old girlfriends or old spouses or people you haven't seen, friends you haven't seen in years. I'm trying to think what else. So it's not always bad. It can be good. And even bringing old friends and people back in your life, it could be bad. It could be a lesson. You got to completely cut them out of your life. Or it could be there's something that you will learn from them unconsciously that they're not purposely calling you. It brings up a childhood memory and a story. Oh, I was like, oh, really? Is that why so-and-so? Oh, my God, all these years, I thought they were being mean. It's like, no, they're mom and dad, blah, 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 blah. Oh, so it could be realizations that will finally put you at ease too. So we're getting there. We're almost there. We're 27. So how many days we got in the month? 31 January, right? Yes. Okay. So 28. So we're almost 28 right now. So 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3. So you've got essentially 6 days. Okay. So go with the flow. Take it easy. Take naps. Naps are so helpful. Get extra sleep. Do yourself a favor. Drink extra water. Get minerals in you and salt. Bananas has potassium. That's important. Eat healthy. Vegetables. Get your vegetables. Get your fruit, and get plenty of protein. And do your best to eat more healthy food. Force yourself to eat protein and more green leafy vegetables. And do yourself a favor and cut back on sugary foods and junk foods and stuff, just until we get through this, okay? Hey, God bless you guys. I hope you're feeling better. And if you've been feeling absolutely hopeless, like you just don't want to be here anymore, can you please have some faith in what I'm saying? This is a painful, like it's a really weird, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a mental, like you feel stuck and like you almost physically hurt. It's just it's an emotionally painful bringing up old issues, and it's not comfortable. It's awkward and it feels weird. But just go with the flow. It's going to get better. I promise you. Okay. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.